As difference between hard work and smart work, let me begin with a question. Have you ever felt like you're giving your all, your blood, your sweat, your tears, but still not moving? Like you're on a treadmill running endlessly but not reaching anywhere? You're exhausted, you're drained, and yet life stands still. This is where the line between hard work and smart work begins to matter. Not just matter, but define everything. Because sometimes hard work alone becomes a trap. A beautifully disguised trap. It convinces you that effort is enough, that time invested will automatically yield success. But time isn't the currency of success. It is intention, it is direction, it is awareness. You see, hard work is noble. It teaches you patience, it strengthens your spirit, it disciplines your mind. But smart work teaches you freedom, it teaches you wisdom, it gives you the power to not just climb mountains, but to move them. The story of the two builders. Let me take you to a dusty construction site. Two men, same job. They lift bricks day after day under the same burning sun. But one, with his head down, lifts one brick at a time, never asking, never thinking, just doing what's told. The other, every evening, sits down with a pencil and a plan. He studies the map, he finds a shortcut. He learns how to build a scaffold that saves him steps. Years later, one is still laying bricks, the other owns the building. Same start, same sweat, different outcomes. Hard work built the foundation, smart work built the future. But wait, don't misunderstand me. This is not a speech that will glorify shortcuts. Because smart work isn't about doing less, it's about doing right. It's about doing wise. It's about asking the painful questions. Why am I doing this? Is there a better way? What am I really trying to build here? From pain to power, my own journey taught me this in the most brutal way. There was a time when I thought that if I just worked harder, stayed up longer, pushed more, smiled wider, I would find peace. I believed that effort was the solution to everything. But life came along and shattered that illusion like glass. I learned that when you burn yourself out for the wrong goal, all you get is ash. Smart work means knowing when to stop, when to pause, when to pivot. It means not glorifying suffering, but choosing significance. So many of us are afraid of changing direction because we mistake motion for progress. But a hamster on a wheel is moving too, and yet going nowhere. Hard work is the engine, smart work is the steering wheel. You need both. One without the other is either foolish or fruitless. Hard work is waking up every day and showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Smart work is asking yourself, what am I showing up for? Am I building someone else's dream or my own? Am I chasing goals or fulfilling purpose? Let me tell you this. Burnout doesn't just come from doing too much. It comes from doing the wrong things too long. It comes from chasing goals that don't align with your heart. The student in the silence there was once a student who studied every single night, pages upon pages, notes highlighted in every color. She barely slept. Her eyes were tired, her spirit worn, her grades average, her heart empty. Until one day, someone said, "You don't need to study more, you need to study differently." She stopped, she breathed, she listened. She began to learn with intention, fewer hours, better understanding. She became a top student. Not because she gave more, but because she knew better. That's smart work. It's not about abandoning effort, it's about aligning it. You don't need to work like a machine to be human. In this world, we glorify exhaustion. We wear fatigue like a badge of honor. We equate sleepless nights with ambition. But what's the point of reaching the top if you lose yourself on the way? Smart work says, I choose the road that leads to joy, not just the one paved with struggle. Hard work says, keep walking. Smart work says, look at the map. Both are right, but only together do they lead to greatness. Why some people work for years and stay stuck. Do you know someone who has been working in the same job, doing the same thing, day after day, year after year, and still waiting for life to change? Still waiting for recognition, for respect, for a race, for peace? They are working hard, but not working smart. They are digging deeper into the same hole, hoping it will become a mountain. But holes don't turn into mountains. You have to climb. You have to change direction. You have to see the bigger picture. Hard work builds discipline. Smart work builds destiny. Know when to push, know when to pause. The problem with hard work is that sometimes we use it to distract ourselves. We convince ourselves that effort equals value, that being busy is the same as being productive. But the truth is, without clarity, effort is just noise. Smart work requires silence, reflection, courage. It means asking, is this who I want to be? Is this the life I want to live? Am I building my story or someone else's script? Let me tell you this, you are not a robot. You are a masterpiece in motion. You don't just need fuel, you need direction. And the moment you realize that, the moment you dare to look up, look within, and look forward, that's the moment your life begins to shift. The power of purpose. Let's say you're climbing a mountain, you're tired, breathless, sore, but you keep climbing. Why? Because you know what's at the top. You have a vision, a purpose, a dream. Hard work is the climb, smart work is the compass. And purpose? Purpose is the peak. Don't lose sight of it. Don't work so hard that you forget why you started. Don't chase success so blindly that you miss your own soul. Success isn't just a destination, it's a direction. So if you're working hard, pause, look up, check your compass, ask yourself, is this the right mountain? Because the worst thing isn't failure. The worst thing is reaching the top and realizing it was the wrong peak all along. Would you like me to continue the rest of the speech? This is approximately 1,200 words so far. I can write the remaining 3,800 words in parts or all at once, whatever works best for you. Thanks for watching.